watched it and loved it, Managed Boy. Thank you.
Yeah, good.
Thanks for coming in and watching it with us again.
Mm-hmm. Wait, are mermaids technically a type of furry?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. What is there a name
I don't think so.
for amphibious furries?
There probably is. Naraku, what's the name for amphibious furries?
Yeah, come on,
you would know.
Maybe now you're making me second guess myself. I don't know.
I mean, I'd like to say that I think Scalies? Yeah.
Scalies?
I mean,
thank you, Naraku. Mermaid slander.
Thank you. It is a lot of work to wear a tail. It's a lot of work.
It is.
You know, and I feel like
work to have sex with one.
So,
a certain person from the retreat who will remain unnamed messaged me about how one could go about making mermaid porn, and we talked about the logistics of it.
I have legitimate answers for that because there was a tale made for a certain corn star, and it is a accessible mermaid
with a
tail
with a cloaca and everything.
with the access points made. I can give you the legit answers for this, not on Twitch, but I can.
Oh my gosh!
I have the information.
You know what? We're just gonna leave it there. We're gonna leave it there. All right.
I didn't think this was the can we were opening tonight, but here we are.
Okay, so does everybody know how this is gonna go? Do we? I don't know.
Do we have any questions on how to do this? Obviously, if you did the code word here with the exclamation point watch, it'll give you the link to the watch party. The watch party is being done via Amazon Prime. So what's going to happen is in just a few minutes, I'm going to queue up the movie. So I'm the one who's going to be controlling it. And you guys will be able to watch, and you'll probably keep this your Twitch stream open and your movie screen open, 2 different windows, and then you'll be able to hear us as well as watch it with us.
Yeah, and we'll be responding to Twitch chat, not the teleparty chat.
I think I was able to turn the teleparty chat off.
Oh, okay, cool. And this is Twitch. This is not any other streaming site that she uses, so keep the horniness to a minimum, please. Thank you. I still have my phone. I will still time out everyone in this chat.
Daddy spoke. We all must listen.
Father has spoken.
All right. Well, are we about ready to get this party started?
Let's do it.
Yeah? Yeah? All right, let's do this. Oh wait, before we get started, I'm gonna play for you guys the trailer one more time for some extra hype. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's go.
When's the last time you were truly happy? Just tell me what you're into. I'm gonna break you into the smallest little pieces and reassemble you as something else entirely.
Alexandra Snow, she's a very big name.
I always admire women that have a good hustle.
Super in love with this lens.
I wonder which side's gonna hurt more.
This online world of fetishes has exploded.
There's always been perverts. There's always been, these kind of groups, and the internet obviously helped people find each other.
I don't think there are actually any vanilla people. I think that there are people who have not been introduced to the right kind of kink for them.
They have this fear, which goes back to this really old belief system that women's sexuality is threatening and dangerous.
It's not empowering, not because it's sex work. It's not empowering because we do not empower sex workers.
Why in the world do we have an entire class of people for whom it is very easy to consider them less than human because of their life choices?
This country sees the women in the industry as deviants and degenerates when they're real people doing real jobs.
It's a group of strong, independent women who are kinky and very liberated and free-spirited at the same time.
I believe when the majority of the people in an industry have passionately, confidently chosen what they do, then the landscape of that industry changes radically.
I wish our society writ large was more comfortable being honest about their sexual desires.
I hope that people watching are inspired to go home and do some kinky, dirty shit.
There we go.
There we go.
Hi!
We're back.
Alright, let's do this, bitch. Disconnected from party. Come on. Come back.
Hopefully it's the same link. And back.
There we go.
Well, hopefully it realizes that I was controlling the party.
It doesn't look like teleporting. There we go.
Alright.
Maybe press play for like a couple of seconds and then make sure that it... Alright. Is everybody seeing...
Hi, Helena.
Everybody seeing that, the first logo?
It keeps pausing. What's happening?
Why are you doing that? Oh, we must not be in control.
It shows me as being the one who...
No.
Does it want me to do it again? Might have to redo the link.
Maybe.
Alright, hold on, guys.
One moment, please.
Wait, there it goes.
Everybody see it?
Yes? Is it working?
Everybody ready?
Yay. Hi, Helena. Okay, cool.
Yep, do now.
Great.
Cool. Tight.
Gotta love my technology.
Yeah.
Right.
There we go. Subtitles. Subtitles. Very big name.
I'm not gonna tell you guys what this has done to my ego. I was kind of out of control before, and now, wow.
Gross. How short your hair was.
I know.
So for the record, there's this whole scene here with this red room. I really hated it because it was shot as if it was supposed to be me shooting the video, but the thing is that like they shot it as if for the documentary, but didn't edit the way that I would edit it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No one else notices these things but me.
Yeah.
I love this song. I'm so happy we were able to
Yeah,
do
didn't
it.
you champion getting this song?
Uh-huh. Yep, all of them.
Nay, bitch.
So you know Keita Klein is, right? The song Clear Tips, that's who's singing.
I remember, yeah. Because there was something you weren't sure you were going to be able to use it, right? Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, all these things are like negotiations with the artists and licensing and stuff.
That's right, Cheyenne's hands tied on the balcony.
That's right. Oh, Kaya.
It's very odd to see a pre-pandemic world.
Yeah,
on screen. It's very odd.
You remember when we used to like get together in parties and like breathe on each other and stuff?
Yeah, just get in small rooms and just breathe on each other for hours at a time. Weird.
I want you guys to know this is exactly what filming custom videos is like every single time.
Your disconnect is my favorite.
Yeah, just me just reading whatever the prompt is.
Here's the prompt. Was this right after you got the GH5?
Yeah, it was probably
brand new.
6-8 months, something like that.
Yeah. Well, we had just gotten the ADD. The Canon.
Yeah, the ADD.
Right. And the portrait ones.
This is my favorite line.
I was going to say, this is my favorite line in the entire thing.
Entirely different camera and different setup.
Yeah, it was back when we were still using a video camera.
Yeah.
I hated when he asked me this, because this was when they were like asking me to define things, and I was like, surely you're not asking me to define femdom. Really?
Sure, you're not asking me to distill it.
Yeah.
I loved this whole setup that you shot right there with the light behind you. That looked really good.
I'm Alexandra Stone, professional dominatrix, media producer, visionary, entrepreneur, and I believe that all of
Oh my god, how
Professional
egotistical.
cat lady?
How egotistical I was calling myself a visionary.
Visionary.
Oh,
entrepreneur.
I'm not an entrepreneur. I'm visionary is the right word for it.
I mean, this is
Fucking
so
bug.
you.
I know.
So you that people just don't get to see. This. That entire tangent of you just talking, it was just so good.
That video took so long to set up.
It's so good though.
It's so good though.
Best line in the whole thing. Best line.
I'll have to tell you guys when my favorite line comes up.
Yeah, y'all can see the old camera I used to use and like the one light setup before I really understood how lighting worked. Ooh, this is all shot on a webcam, you guys. This was like one of my very first videos.
Was this one upstairs in your old house?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I recognize the wallpaper.
In the room where I used to have the kittens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kinks and fetishes and power exchange, and it's all, for the most part, healthy. Oh, there we go. also be very cathartic. A lot of people work through trauma and work through difficult experiences that they have. It can also be a way to deal with stress and anxiety. And again, it's just fucking sexy.
One of the biggest.
I deal with anxiety by spanking people. That is a fair statement.
It's very healthy. It's very healthy.
I love Susan Ryder. She's so good.
She has the best cats and the best art.
Mm-hmm.
This is dirty, and which goes back to this really old belief system that women's sexuality is dirty and that women's sexuality is threatening.
We're at 7:54.
Which was a really wonderful way to keep women at bay and keep them in their place by not allowing them to assert their sexuality and their sexual power.
Love this picture of you.
No, it's Byron.
Baby.
I want you guys to know that I was 18, 19 in that photo.
The cat looks so angry.
That was Magic.
Doesn't every witchy woman have a cat named Magic at some point?
Wow, you guys. Such a glow up, though.
For real, I feel ya. As you do. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie that my grandmother would tell that story at every family function ever since I was little.
I mean, yeah.
It tracks though.
Yeah.
When I first identified as being dominant female, I thought there was something wrong with me, right? Like I genuinely thought there was something wrong with me. I'm having this like.
Oh, your dress is in the bag. I've been wondering what you were carrying.
Oh, yeah.
Your dress in the bag. That makes sense now. I'm like, what do you have?
Kind of.
It's
changed on the side of a rock formation.
As you do.
As you do.
Changed in weirder spots.
I've definitely changed in weirder spots. So fun fact, all the drone footage that you see in this thing is all drone footage that I shot myself. In fact, like this right here.
Your drone stuff is amazing. I have you've done so much of it, and it is incredible.
And I've edited almost none of it.
Zero of it.
I know.
The reason we have drone footage in this is because somebody else edited it.
That is also true.
Well, I suppose it's the name of the game. I already have all these characteristics, and fuck it, I like the clothes.
You know, we should edit some of those photos and release them since they're.
Yeah.
We're definitely giving
At some point.
to gender. We need to play with these difficulties and experience the loss of control that their role provides.
Just channeling my inner Jackie there.
They create a space where there's no shame. So the person has the opportunity to explore and create and go, this is what I'm missing in my day-to-day, and this is what I want here. And it's a turn on, right? Because imagine being able to be in a space where you can truly be yourself, where the person
I should really reach out to her and be like,
no shame.
She's great.
Yeah. I haven't seen her since the documentary. I want everyone to know that although I started out as a stripper, these are not videos of me. This is a stock video. My titties are way bigger.
I sat down probably for 3 or 4 months and created a business plan, and they completely broke apart everyone's business models and said, you know what, none of you were doing it the way that I would want to do it, and I wrote a new one.
Yeah, camera.
I'm a big fan of medieval bondage and medieval torture devices.
Ooh.
And I wanted to take
Why? Why are you doing this? No, it's not that. I think it's actually the battery up there.
Yep.
Everything I teach the girls, I break into modules in an entire training program. There is an actual curriculum.
An actual curriculum versus a fake curriculum.
Go through beginner, intermediate, and advanced bondage. BDSM is bondage and discipline, sadomasochism. Those two people, they come to the table sexual equals, they come to the table with mutual consent. Then they have the opportunity to explore a role that they may or may not live in their day-to-day life. And that gives them a sense of not only sexual satisfaction, but also release. I forget sometimes that for someone walking in the door for the first time, this may be the most terrifying thing they've ever done. And, that I need to honor that bravery a little bit.
I don't think there are actually any vanilla people. I think that there are people who have not been introduced to the right kind of kink for that.
Get back here, Snug.
He's like, yeah, you'll be cold in 5 minutes.
So my original business partner is Joseph.
Boo.
Many things I'd like to say, and I will say none of them.
Oh God, remember when I wore glasses?
Yeah. It's before we got your laser.
Yeah, it's before I got my laser eyes.
Laser eyes.
And I didn't want to feel ashamed and have to hide it. And then after
Sasquatch is because the cats were fed and they're put to sleep, but one of them I'm sure will come to the door, and I just want you to know that when they do come to the door,
there's a ticket price.
There's a cost of entry.
No costume, no warrant,
no entry. I don't know, you guys didn't mean to have matching boots, but you guys definitely looked like the super cute queer couple down on High Street.
We still have matching boots.
We also lean into the people thinking that we're a cute queer couple, because it makes things a lot easier when interfacing with the public. They're like, "Aw, you guys, you're weird lesbians."
Couple of cute lesbians, it's fine. Like we are.
I love Ciara's laughing at this. She's just so thrilled.
And this video is ancient too.
Yeah. I still haven't been to a screening where I haven't heard people audibly gasp whenever she kicks him in the nuts.
I still don't know why they picked that video.
I think it's because they were just looking for older videos.
Okay, then buy it. 2 weeks later, he sent me $250. I started doing webcam and videos, and here I am today. This is cyber dominatrix.
Chillatrix.
Meanest girl on the internet.
I met Ciara Lynch through a chance meeting. We went bowling together. She's telling me
My book buddy.
she sells her dirty underwear and perverts online. And I was like, what? This sounds amazing. How can I get in on this? I was kind of a starving college student at the time. And
Gosh, your house is so pretty.
something you wear every single day. That just was like, the American dream. We all just started filming these.
The jackalope on the wall.
I know. Y'all so young. Like loser.
Can you tell we've seen this more than once?
I filmed every single day when I began.
How is it that she got hotter as she got older?
Witchcraft.
Witchcraft.
And they couldn't cut it. They didn't make the money because they weren't hardworking.
Oh, it's Seattle.
My name is
There's a baby.
I've always kind of been into porn and, watched all sorts of creepy porn and stuff. I grew up.
So FYI, Raven has returned, but has had a name change, and her name is Ryan now. I will post her links on the channel.
Oh, it's okay. I'm glad I went to work there. Glad I got to work in Central Europe because I don't want to see anybody.
pins. All the sexy women that grew up Jehovah's Witness and rebelled.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Wild.
I mean, being raised Mormon certainly affected a lot of my perception of abso-fucking-lutely not.
The amount of like Mormons and Jehovah's Witnesses that I know in porn are ridiculous.
Way more than Catholics.
Way more than Catholics, which I'm shocked.
Tons of Catholic clients, though.
Yes. I love Seattle. Please fuck safely.
As you do.
Typical Astro stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just chilling, you know.
Just chilling.
I saw that she's like this really keen, young, energetic, warm-hearted woman. She's a little, I'd say, like, not lost, but adventurous and wants to learn a lot about the
That green bikini.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can call it a bikini. It's more like two eye patches stitched together.
I like how she looks surprised when she talks about it. She's like, that was my start, I guess.
Hey.
Hey.
One of my vanilla friends have been doing it a while. She said it's the best money she's ever made.
I wish we had bikini coffee here.
Yeah.
I should open a bikini coffee stand.
Yeah, but you'd only be able to have it open for like 4 months.
4 months, I know.
The leather's too bad.
You just wear panties and snow boots.
With the latest laws, though,
I know,
I'm sure you wouldn't be
I know.
able to.
Yeah.
That water bottle that she carried around forever,
Yeah,
and she finally left it on a plane.
Yep.
She was like attached to that bottle.
Yeah, she was really sad when she lost it.
Yeah.
In my couple years of doing this, I haven't had any really, really scary incidences, but about 2 weeks ago I did, and I was
Sasquatch, if I thought I could make it work, I would.
which is nice. And then
I mean, don't say never, because you never know what I can do.
That's right.
It's true. We can market anything.
Oh, hey, Longhorn.
Schlonghorn.
Hello.
And closer, he starts moving. He's like, "You threw water on me, I'll fucking shoot you." I'm like, okay. So I didn't think anything of it until he came back like within 2 minutes and parked his car and starts banging on my windows and my door. And I had a customer in front of his car, and I was like, "Can you wait here while I call the cops?" Because I don't know if he has a weapon, and whether or not he does, he's banging on my windows. So.
I want you guys to understand her resistance to calling the cops is what happens to all of us sex workers when you have to make the determination about whether or not calling the cops is actually ever in your benefit.
Mm-hmm.
For the rest of you, you'd call the cops first time some dude was banging on your windows. But like, we have to really gauge whether or not that's smart because, you know, we can get in trouble just as much and for doing nothing.
This hot, sexy coffee is $9.
$9. That's an expensive coffee. It's Seattle, though.
Yeah, it's Seattle.
Finger guns.
Oh my god, Mark is watching this in a coffee shop right now.
It's fantastic, Mark.
Good job, Mark.
Great job. Give them her Cash App.
Longhorn, no horny talk. Come on. I'll kick you.
Dude.
Gonna get warned.
Yes, I will be posting the replay. Don't worry. And of course, you can buy it and watch it yourself.
Longhorn, you're not a mod in here, so you have no power.
I love how she's always just like, kiss, kiss.
Oh, she looks great.
Oh, I know.
Yes.
Your decisions.
I love her. I love her video voice. It's so good.
I love that you get to see the difference between all of our, like, here's me in real life, and then, like, here's the video voice.
Here's the video voice.
I love that it's Nate after that.
The stock footage choices kill me.
Watching feet vids on dial-up.
That's right.
Instantly downloaded within 3 hours.
That's right. Oh shit! Sometimes on Napster, like, getting old porn would take you $6 or $8.
She's so tiny.
She's not that tiny.
I know, but
in
this one, she just looks so tiny.
She's not that tiny.
I know, but in that one, she looks like it.
I love the animation.
Yeah, this is great.
I asked Nadine to give us the contact information for the animator because I would like to commission some stuff.
Yes.
Goddess Snow hentai.
That's right.
Where you just fully turn into a 9-tailed fox woman and just eat people.
Put on my foxtails and dildos on the end.
Shut up. Sasquatch bold of you to call someone tiny. Shut up.
I love this.
That's right, Longhorn. I'm talking Nightbot.
You make the Nightbot mad.
Make Daddy mad.
Can we just talk about how Des is just the wise sage throughout the entire film?
Our kinky guide to the femtop world.
It's just a thing I've thought about a lot. I want clips. Shout out, I want clips.
Yeah, that's it. I want clips. Hell yeah.
Emphasis on artist.
Hey Mo! Hey Mo, if you're in this chat, we love you. You did a great job. Mo is the hero more men need.
I love that. I love that he describes like
it's true. It's like this underground punk scene at porn.
Charts, graphs,
spreadsheets.
So
many spreadsheets. I can tell you.
Spreadsheet. Fetishes.
I can tell you within a very small degree of error as to why you guys jerk off to things you do and why you buy them. One day I'll write a research paper or something.
Do some science about it.
That's right. Do some science about it. Okay. Also, for the record here, I threw this at Des within 6 months of being hired.
Oh no, 4 months.
4 months.
Yeah.
And was like, hey, we're shooting a documentary, and also we're gonna go to AVN, and also Des had I think had shot like one.
No. This is the first time I am handling camera.
And I was like, you got this. It's
you got
fine.
this. It's fine.
And they did.
Sasquatch.
Fetishes are defined as any sort of sexual attraction.
You sexy feet.
Feet.
How many people are gonna stop and
Pause.
Pause.
Come back 15 minutes later. Where are we, guys?
You know what? We should re-release the videos that are from this as part of the
We
package.
should. We should do like a little promo run. Because I mean, it's a part series, so we can just release them as all one thing.
She looks so great.
Oh my! And you guys, this is Cheyenne Jewel, and Cheyenne Jewel is one of my fucking favorite human beings in the industry. Like, she's such a great actress, and in real life, she's just so so like tough and hardcore, and like gives no fucks about things.
She's
but in
just
film,
so chill.
But in film, she's like, oh yes, goddess, oh of course. And afterwards, she's like, yeah, is that good? All right, cool. You wanna go for a beer?
She's amazing.
I love her so much.
Nate there's like, guys' feet are just kind of gross.
He's not wrong.
No, I agree.
I should do a hypno. Where it's my feet, but then we like fade in. And, like, put some
I love it. I love it. I absolutely love it.
Looking at you, Manish boy. It's coming.
No pun intended.
I'm not sorry. See, I'm not sorry again.
Has exploded. I think probably before the last decade, somebody with a fetish really wanted to be closeted. It was taboo. It was weird. Now, it's just all over. It's so popular. It's kind of amazing. Start getting these communities of people.
That's right, balloons and clowns.
Kinds of crazy things.
Have you done any clowns?
I don't do clowns.
No, we don't do
Jack.
clowns.
I didn't think so.
No, we don't do clowns. Much to Naraku's disappointment, we don't do clowns.
There's so many things I do. I don't need to do all of them.
No, not you wearing the clown makeup.
Nope. Mm-mm. Clowns don't deserve me.
I met Alexandra through a mutual friend's birthday party. The way I was coming into the industry, I was taking it very slow. I was only, doing camming and considering doing videos.
Which fetishes really speak to you right now that you could kind of see yourself marketing like more than other things?
Humiliation would be one.
I love the color of that room.
Yeah.
It's very exciting.
With like the drapes and stuff. It's so pretty. Oh yeah, popcorn.
There's popcorn. We shut off the smoker one for nothing. yeah, I do some weird stuff in Vegas.
That was so much fun.
Oh,
That was such a fun trip.
I wish definitely release this video.
I wish that more of this would have made it into the documentary.
I mean, us talking about making the
making the eggs, having to make Jell-O eggs in midnight in Las Vegas kitchen, and hoping enough of them turned out.
And they did. It was fun.
Oh, great.
That was hilarious.
It was. She was such a rock star. I was really impressed with her.
I remember watching you guys film that, and you halfway through the video would be like, "I need more stuff."
And just walk into the kitchen.
Walking into the kitchen and start opening drawers.
We're still filming, and I'm like, oh, okay, and I'm like, and you can hear like in the video me like rattling around in there, and then coming back and be like, ooh, what this?
You just come back with a bunch of stuff in your hands, a plethora of stuff, and just watch. It's just hilarious. It was so funny.
Hey, so this is the watch party for the documentary that I am the subject for, called A Wicked Eden. It was just released, and you can join in the watch party via Amazon Prime, and then you get to get all of the live commentary.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, David.
Hey, David.
Hi, David.
Master Chef Snow. That's right. Thank you very much.
You don't know how true that is.
I feel like I have used every type of kitchen utensil known to man in a sordid way.
Doesn't know what to do today. Goes to Williams-Sonoma for inspiration.
That's correct.
For IKEA.
This is a great way to explain this.
Oh, I get goosebumps thinking about it again.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, it's never worth it. And for the record, I believe in what I do. I love my job. I believe that helping people to explore their sexualities and do so in a healthy way is doing the goddess's work. Thank you. Can we talk about how we're universally taught to make that face with when you put on mascara, but it actually doesn't do that much to your face?
Oh, you go like this?
Mm-hmm.
No. I don't think we're taught. I wasn't taught to do that face. I just make it.
I just do it.
And try to do your mascara without that face next time. See if
it doesn't work.
It don't work.
I've tried.
Hey, I slept in that room.
Yeah. Mistress T's mansion. Did you see the googly eyes?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. We used to, in her old place, she used to have a basement dungeon, and it had a bed in it, and we were, like, staying there at some point, so I had to sleep in the dungeon in the bed. It was very funny.
And then, for Astro's birthday, we all ended up being in that bed because the party upstairs was too loud for all of us, and we all ended up hiding downstairs, like 10 people on a full-size bed. No horny talk. You will be booted. You can follow my vanilla links to figure out how to get horny talk to me and other sites.
I would try to do a nice product mix of solo, like squishy stuff, as well as dumb stuff.
You guys work so well together.
Yeah, we really do. It looks so good together.
It looks so good, and you guys play off of each other so well too. Even though this was like, she's brand new at doing this, you guys played off each other so well.
Yeah, and we have good body chemistry too.
Yep. Mm-hmm. You guys follow each other. You're not blocking each other. You're turning in the right ways.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta admit, like to the other content creators who are watching this, That was literally one of her first videos, and she had to do her first video while a documentary crew was watching her.
Yeah.
And you guys know how nerve-wracking it is in the beginning to try to figure out what you're going to say, and of course me watching, you know?
Mhm.
I'm so proud of her. I'm still so proud of her.
You start making a lot of money, and money feels really good. Once you get to the point that you're being able to cover all of your own expenses, try to keep your cost of living at 50% or less of what you're making. Because no matter how much money you make, you cannot do this forever, right?
And I have to clarify, the reason why you can't do this forever is not because you age out of porn, it's because you get fed up dealing with men at some point.
Yeah, burnout's real.
The burnout is real.
Yeah, being your own like solo producer that is like just driving the train by yourself, it's a lot.
Yeah, and you just can't make videos forever because the videos get boring.
Yeah.
No, you don't suck, Squishy. I like you. You're not men.
This is the kind of cock that pleases me. Your cock doesn't please me. Well, I guess you can watch what it would look like.
I'm going to pause this here. I'm going to pause this here to show you. There are a number of Easter eggs in this, and I would like to bring your eyes over to the left-hand side of the door. So there were many Easter eggs that we tried to slide in during filming to see if the documentary crew wouldn't notice. And as you might notice, there is a Whippet canister. You're welcome. The googly eyes were another Easter egg.
My mom first thought I was a stripper, and I was like, Mom, I can't dance. Like, there's no fucking way I'm a stripper. She thought I was escorting, and I was just like, maybe if I'm completely honest with her, she'll feel like I'm safe.
I love this. Yvette. With her head in the curtain. I love her.
That's literally my favorite line in the documentary.
Yvette's
ass.
Yeah, Helena.
She makes it seem like she's gonna like just like whip off her dress, and she's just got like BDSM gear on. She's like, guys, I'm a dominatrix.
This is the real me.
What it would be in that like that red bodysuit, that super high cut one that she wears all the time. This is 100% true. People do judge you less in porn if they know that you're doing well for yourself.
Mm-hmm. And I did exactly what I said I was going to do.
Mm-hmm.
I waited until I was making enough money that I thought they wouldn't be mad, and I told them, and they were fine.
Go.
Isis. Isis.
Aw, baby.
Aw,
Callie.
Callie.
Callie passed away. It'll come up on 2 years now.
Mm-hmm.
Right? No, it was a year ago.
It was last year. Last year.
Yeah, it was last year.
Yeah, it was last March.
The babies.
Oh, it's okay. She had a wonderful life. Isn't my sister amazing, you guys? I love her. She's currently finishing her PhD. Brilliant.
She's such a smarty pants.
She is. Listen, there was a time and a place for this fashion.
I like
Oh, you like them? Oh,
yeah.
okay.
My mom had many mental issues and come to find out some, drug-related issues as well. Alex was essentially my mother. And I've actually bought her Mother's Day gifts, and I've called her my mother-sister hybrid. She was that person to me. Things that my mother did.
It's only when Sierra gets choked up do I hear just a little bit of an accent.
Mm-hmm.
To understand, as a kid, I used to have to take money out of her purse when she was sleeping to pay the bills so that we would have hot water or that we would have food or things like that. Like she had no functional way, really, or functioning, honestly, after addiction. I just went through some anger, over it. She saw a lot more than I did, When my parents split, I went with my dad. She wasn't.
Wow.
So goth.
So spooky.
So spooky.
There used to be glamour shots in the mall. And I saved up a lot of money, actually, to be able to go do glamour shots, and I was very excited about it.
I believe it.
It was my first photo shoot I ever paid for.
Was if you hold on to things from your past, it takes up room.
She could be your angel or your devil.
No, God. Shut up, Mark.
Thank you, Mark. That was great.
And she kind of started to casually line up with her business. And, I don't think I got the full scope immediately. I think I was definitely fed in.
I definitely fed her in.
Yeah, I remember that whole journey.
And be honest, about what she did.
But I feel like the women who really thrive in femdom are women who have either been through adversity,
Hear her.
have been through situations that have tried to beat them down and have become stronger for it. Because you're not a woman in any business without having a thick skin and without having to kick ass at it.
True story.
Damn right.
I have this guy send me a list of pirate videos when they find them.
Ugh, DMCA.
My sister no longer does DMCA's. That was just when she was when she was a young thing, and I was sending her money, and she felt like she didn't want to just take the money. She wanted to work for it, and I was like, "You want to do DMCA's?" And she was so angry about it. She was like, "How dare they steal from you?" But now I use branded scan, and I like it a lot.
Yeah,
I love this animation.
Yeah.
Oh man, boy, this was 6 years ago.
Yeah, this was like
filmed.
This was like 2018 or something, or 2017. Yeah, this is a while ago.
How long did the whole documentary process take for people who are just tuning in?
It took 3.5 years to film, and then it was 2 years in editing, and then 1 year in the film festivals.
Yeah.
Yeah. The number of people who still are like, why should I pay for porn? Porn is free. And it's like, I don't come to your job and knock the dick out of your mouth. Come on.
The butt.
The butt.
Right. I like my lovely classy outfit. That's not class. It's like classy in the front, not in the behind.
Classy in the front, party in the back.
That's right.
A lot of the time they're insecure, they think they're not good enough, and it's like, it's work and it's personal relationships, and they, I just don't really understand how that is.
Everyone knows that you're with me, even as I
I just forget she had a blonde face.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so used to her having crazy hair colors now.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen girls have their stuff taken down that they've done for years and years because their new boyfriend wants them to do something else. Red flag number one, stop doing what you're doing to me. And it's a guilt thing.
Yep.
Oh, you love me.
Absolutely not.
You care about everyone else's dick more than me. That's a really manipulative way to approach that. I used to call it stripper boyfriend because that's where I used to see it, is they would spend their money and play with the Xbox that they bought them, but then call them a whore at the same time. And it is so common, and a lot of people...
Almost every sex worker I know has a story like this somewhere in their background.
Yep.
You don't know if they are interested in you because of what you do, or if they're really dating you because of who you really are as a person, and have a really strict
Me just being a
The
girl.
biggest smile.
That little head.
Fuck that guy.
Mm-hmm. Or don't.
Such a good quote.
Yeah.
Thank you. I wonder if he'll watch this documentary and be like,
Oh.
oh, Jackie.
Look how mad I was.
Yeah.
Can I just say that the choice of this like light blue shirt with the yellow looks so good? That's because Jackie is best friend.
Mm-hmm. Friend best.
That's right.
The way that we split the business was that I still maintained ownership of the dungeon, like all the contents of the dungeon in its name, and the training program that I developed. And
I'm so glad I don't have that table anymore. That thing was so fucking heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was an epic battle for me to get all the stuff back out of the dungeon. Some of you guys have heard some of the details of it, but I will just say that like I didn't even get the last bit of it back until what, last year?
Yeah.
Yeah. Even after winning in court and, you know, multiple rounds of contempt.
Joseph is a very charismatic individual. I met Joseph right off the bat. Alex and I were starting to get to know each other, and he is an engaging individual. He's on the surface, he seems to have it all put together. He seems to be very coordinated. He seems to be very on top of it. If we had a problem,
How many years did the divorce last? It took it was 6 years from start to finish. And around $180,000, not including all the money that was lost from, well, various other pieces.
okay, well, if I get a phone call tomorrow that, you know,
Like it very nearly destroyed my life and all of the business, but it didn't. And then we went on to make this fucking empire.
Mm-hmm.
it's exhausting. You know, I'm gonna unfortunately have to continue to untie things with him legally.
I'm sorry.
Bless you. I understand that you're allergic to Joseph too, but you know.
I love your sneezes.
I'm gonna have to go in and either exert control over it and reclaim it, or decide what's gonna have to go and what's gonna stay.
I do feel like
Thanks, Sass.
and you know, but people are gonna say you're a whore, like you're a fucking whore, like, oh, you're so stupid, you can't use your talents, there's nothing going for you. This is where you have to use your body to make money, or you have to use sex to make money. And I think that yes and no, because I feel like I'm smart because I figured out that I can use this to make money. I built a business. I pay my taxes.
We pay a lot of taxes.
Lots of taxes.
A lot of taxes.
Everybody pays taxes.
I love her so much. I need to reach out to her too. This is my favorite line.
Not because it's sex work. It's not empowering because we do not empower sex workers.
Damn right.
In our institution.
You can hashtag that.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to take a nice, deep breath. These are some of my favorite. These subliminal style videos. They sell really well, and they're a lot of work to make, but they're like really trippy to watch. When it comes to what we can and cannot say,
Oh, the list.
of what we can and cannot use in titles and in descriptions, it has more to do with the banks and the credit card companies than it has to do with
Here, ask away.
Having watching like people like tag me on Twitter about shit, that is the line that people tag me on Twitter about the most.
Yep.
Cannot edit hypno videos after lunch. I mean, it's still true.
With sex workers, that I will save them from themselves. These girls, they don't know what they're getting into. They're being taken advantage of.
I love the golden strap on in the
yeah.
frame.
Some of it is through sex work. Most of it is through our everyday interactions in institutions.
Absolutely. Fuck you, Ann Wagner.
Here, y'all pay attention.
Yeah, pay attention here.
Online Sex Trafficking Act, or FOSTA, to the floor. Finally.
For too long, bad actor websites have operated with impunity.
Also, I've never been to a screening where people haven't booed her.
Yeah.
I've seen this movie a lot of times.
If you have questions about FOSTA and SESTA, lay them on us, by the way. Because it is a complicated subject. Chloe, that is a question I can answer on a different day. Hey, I just lost another one.
Yeah. Number 4?
Yeah.
You should go follow my new one if you're not there already.
Yep.
It's Domina.Snow. Hate you.
Sex trafficking laws when charging these websites. FOSTA gives prosecutors the freedom to use both.
So one of the pages or websites that was shut down because of SESTA and FOSTA was Backpage, which is an advertising site and a blacklisting site that is also where adult workers get reviews of clients, people that have been abusive or have harassed them or blackmailed them, so that, no other sex workers have to work with them. And now all this information is lost. A lot of escorts and, doms or people that are, do that kind of exchange on that site, they're going out with new clients that they've never met before who may have had a bad review, and now they're totally in danger.
FOSTA combined.
FYI,
garbage human.
There have been 3, and I do mean 3 cases that were ever prosecuted under FOSTA and SESTA. 3. And they were all found to be illegal. It was entirely a farce. So true.
We're not easy people to stand up for. Why in the world do we have an entire class of people?
Yep.
For whom it is very easy to consider them less than human because of their life choices.
They're completely legal life choices, oftentimes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, wake up, motherfuckers! You're gonna see me as human one day.
This is great.
I love this.
This is
and
so good.
This is another one of the Easter eggs. It's got to look at her
tracksuit.
Her tracksuit.
That she wore all the way here.
sex work gave me the ability to see the world, hands down.
Yeah.
I don't know where that sleeping bag came from.
You guys had just gotten back from Burning Man, and I think it was like part of the unloading process or something. It was some camping trip.
Oh.
Job that doesn't respect you.
What?
I shot 17 videos last week when I was in LA.
Workaholic.
No, you have to make those trips worth it.
Right. Those things are, it's expensive to leave.
Yeah.
It's been a little overwhelming. I just haven't really applied myself. You know, I have all of the materials to do what I need, and I'm stalling myself. It's just a matter of putting my own foot down and really doing it.
She didn't realize how much work there was.
I love the way that it's the aesthetics of this whole scene.
About it, and that's my job to go in and be like, nope, you're doing great, keep your head up. You know, everyone's done this. I'm not gonna let you.
The film nerd thing likes this because the two interviews are sort of like back to back, but they're talking about the same thing, and Raven's coming into it as sort of like this sort of like naive way of talking about it. But her background is all like pink and her outfit is all like blue, and then you have like this seasoned dom sort of way of looking about it, and your like whole thing is like dark and like fur, and like they're visually and contextually very different, but you're talking about the same thing.
I didn't notice that, but you're right.
Yeah.
Because obviously the person who's watching it the most often is a male submissive, right?
Show you what my site is, what it's about.
Sass, you gotta pump those numbers up.
You gotta pump those rookie numbers.
You know, as I said, I'm a sub and I enjoy these types.
I think the most I've ever shot in 1 week was 30.
With ideas.
Yeah.
And I get a lot of great clip ideas from the members of the site.
I love that couch.
What I do is I come with a list of ideas and I like you to go over and look at them and pick out which ones you like. Because obviously the ones you like.
I do like that he does this with prompts.
He was such a wonderful person to shoot with too.
Yeah.
Like just so easygoing, so encouraging, so positive. I love Rob.
Squish.
It's such a long
Longest title ever.
My videos, he's still there behind the camera, and as I'm rattling off and I'm talking, he's shaking his head and giving me a thumbs up, or he's like laughing a little bit. So that really encourages me when I'm in front of
Man, look at
him.
the. So that was shot in the old basement of the current place before I turned it into the kill room.
Yep. That's the kill room, pre-kill room.
I love the pose and angle she has here. It's really good.
Just great like body positioning and like good body awareness.
Yeah.
So it is hard, you know, and I spent a lot of years really trying to build my reputation as someone that girls can feel comfortable around.
I love that he's also using my camera in this.
Yeah.
One thing I always need to work on when it comes to performing or presenting is talking slower.
Same.
It's actually very, very good. Raven's a natural pervert, right? She's good at conceptual.
I love that she
Natural.
okay,
That is.
natural
Yeah.
Than someone who is really and I think for her, the physical activity of doing things comes a lot easier than just talking about doing things.
Your whole thing here, your whole shtick here cracks me up. You are so into it.
I'm pretty sure it's been a few years, but I'm pretty sure I reached out and contacted her. She has always been one of the top 3 clips for sale girls. You know, and someone highly, you know, I knew would do very well on my site.
Well, you a good little church boy. Did you always do all the right things? All that morality make you very happy, did it?
Nope.
You tell me. It does feel good, doesn't it? Touching one. Told you to beware of like me.
Those leggings are hella good.
Mm-hmm.
This right here.
She gets the mind. She knows what to say. She knows how to play to the camera. I mean, she's the whole package. And not only that, but
Oh,
I
shucks.
just thought it's a complete win for my website to have somebody who had a big name and who had lots of followers.
I'll read you a little passage right now. She's a tree of life to them, lay hold upon her, and happy is every one that containeth her. What should you mean? This to you salvation.
That's going to be a really
I want you to know that it's a special skill to pose on a couch like that in high heels without puncturing the couch.
True story. And remain poised and beautiful in all the right angles.
She's very fluid with what she does, so I don't think I'm mental though. I always felt like there's some bit of bad karma. Like, I did a lot of requests for people, like, just on the Bible, or, like, rip up pages out of, Quran and stuff. I get it, I understand it. It's definitely not for me. It's mostly just because I really don't want to downplay anything positive.
The real answer here is that I don't want religious zealots coming after me, which is really what they want to do.
So maybe that's a good thing.
You know, it makes me so upset.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still so mad that we don't have that Bible paddle anymore.
We do.
No, we don't.
We do.
We lost in the divorce.
I thought I grabbed it.
Nope, we lost in the divorce.
It's okay. I have that Etsy seller on my wish list.
I know.
There you go,
I want
Etsy
it.
seller.
Somebody buy us a new Bible paddle. I need it.
Squishy, you know what to do. We did not share the same friends. Everyone pretended to be nice to Joseph when they were all my friends, right?
No.
Really careful until this point about not wanting to badmouth Joseph, mostly because it's really easy to look like a vengeful ex, and there's kind of no way for me to be able to describe so much of the things that have happened.
Religious people have some of the worst self-loathing.
Mhm.
So they'll find it, they'll jerk off to it, and then they'll write hate mail about it.
Yep.
But really, in reality, I don't do religious stuff because I prefer the religious bent of worship me, because this is much better rather than to tear down a religion overall.
Yeah. It's also just much easier.
Yeah.
He wouldn't even let me meet the new staff, let alone train them.
This was horrific.
Oh God, I
I worked too hard to build.
so many people still saying that I trained them, and I've never even met them.
Yep.
When Alex was gone, where we were encouraged to take sessions that we wouldn't normally take, indulge in fetishes that were not necessarily our bag.
For those of you who are watching, there are a lot of things that we were very careful about saying in the documentary because of legal reasons, and so I will let you read between the lines as to what these things actually meant.
That was literally what I was going to say, is you can read between the lines of what's being said here.
That's right, Sasquatch. And then I'll drown you as part of your baptism.
Was going to help transition the business, the one person that was over into my business, and
I'm always the person in the office that's like, but we could do a religious clip.
You text me. I'll be over here so fast. Let me help you.
My religious upbringing didn't affect me at all.
I mean, there's such a thing as second baptism.
Yeah. You can be born again.
Great clip idea, Desiree. Write that down.
well, it sounds to me like he started trying to hurt. He started lying outright to me about lots of things, changed the passwords, locked me out.
Ugh.
Expecting to, go and find that the dungeon door is locked.
And that did happen.
Oh, and that did happen.
It did.
And I
everything that he did was carefully crafted.
And that's really where I started to question things.
At this point, like, poking at me is really weird because if he pokes me enough, I'm gonna have an attorney, and if this thing goes to court, like, it's not good news for him.
And it wasn't.
And yeah, I was gonna say, spoiler.
Spoiler alert. It was not.
Somebody has to pay me every single month for the next a long time. Also, my drone footage.
That was the house with the very, very sketchy driveway.
Very sketchy driveway.
I love this.
No. This is the Mo section of the documentary. We just talk about how much we like Mo.
Fast forward a couple months, there's a whole Mo subreddit fan club.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I mean, like, you guys gotta understand, it's so hard for us to find, like, film slaves in general that are just, like, willing to do the stuff that we need and, like, who are reliable and on time.
You guys think it's easy, and it's not.
I turn away a lot of people.
Yeah, so to, like, have someone who was, like, willing to do all the stuff that we needed and who was, like, on time and professional and, like, did the things but also so well-spoken was, like...
And turned out to be a person that, like, I really admired and the things that they were doing in their life.
Spanish boy, yes, be Mo like Mo.
Yeah, Spanish boy, you got some serious Mo vibes. Mo like Mo.
Mo like Mo.
Raise your hand if you own any of my hypnosis videos.
Yes. See? Helena knows what we're talking about.
That's right.
Good scenes involve good communication and good conversation.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Negotiations are very important.
Specific dominus though Twitter, just scrolling through it and I saw the blog post like, hey, if you're out here in San Diego, we're doing shoots, applications for this wonderful opportunity, and I was like, oh fucking yeah, like I get to meet my favorite dominus.
We should definitely really release these videos too, because they're also very good.
They're also very good.
I need to do more scenes where I'm like dressed, you know, like
sexy cash.
Sexy cash, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Tom, you were talking about that onesie earlier.
Comfy.
Mm-hmm.
Comfy.
Look at that side boob, y'all.
Yeah.
I do just remember shooting in that tiny ass room with me and 2 cameras from the documentary crew.
I know.
And we had another camera set up as our second camera.
I love that.
That's right. Normalize cozy femdom.
It's cozy fem.
Is that website taken?
Cozyfemdom.com.
Better look it up.
It's just lots of doms and fur robes and blankets being like, thank you for
bring me wine.
Yeah, exactly.
Just this.
Yeah.
Just this on the front page.
It's not taken.
It is now. These are crazy. The stuff that you make up to put together is wild.
What are you guys doing? Watching a porn documentary in our various animal onesies?
Somebody clip this. Like right now.
For posterity. Very good. Very good.
Getting to 8.
Look at it. I made a weird cat toy out of your dick.
That's right.
Also, whatever that ruler thing is that you have in your hand, we found that in the house.
Yeah, we did. It was like a ruler that came out.
I kept thinking it was a pack of chopsticks.
No, it's a ruler.
It was
It's
like
like
a
an
ruler.
old school ruler.
And once again, I will find anything in an Airbnb and use it for CBT.
Yeah.
Absolutely anything.
If you leave it in your Airbnb, it's fair game. Sorry.
That's right. Along with me stealing your blankets.
Yep.
Noise.
Noise, please.
You mean MacGyver?
How hard is it now?
You're close.
Because I don't like to see penises. That's why it was difficult to edit. Now I'm just used to it.
I love that whip.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, my cat. I want to get another one.
Mm-hmm.
I love the face sitting scene through the camera.
Mm-hmm.
Poor Mo.
So he was actually wearing a certain college t-shirt in there, and the editing team had to do some creative editing with his shirt.
Outside of like food, housing, having a family, is like being able to afford to visit a professional dominatrix and have experiences like these.
Damn right.
I love when she wears play suits.
Mm-hmm. I had that's a clip idea that I gave her.
This one?
Yeah, because we were shooting together. I went over to her place and we shot a bunch of stuff together.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Okay. If I were to do the thing,
you would be great.
She's so cute.
Mm-hmm. She has, in fact, only gotten cuter.
Yeah, she has only gotten cuter. It's kind of gross.
Disgusting.
Disgusting.
Although now that she's back, I guess we're just gonna have to plan on a reunion trip where she's
Yeah.
gonna have to film more content.
We're just gonna have to go film more porn with her. Oh no. We're gonna have to spend many hours looking at her naked.
Oh no.
Oh, Nate's gonna be like, why are you editing these videos? It's like, I'm editing these videos.
Oh, you know, the lighting's not quite right. I have to fix it.
No, do some fixes.
Just make it a feet video and then give it to Nate and then shut it down when he tries to edit it. Be like, sorry.
Just take the clip.
Wait, but you send in the raw files, but it's the video right after the good part and then it just says no.
I'm gonna do that on April Fools. I'm gonna be like, hey, I need you to download these today.
It's just empty files that say feet clips, super hot feet clips, duo feet clips, lubed up feet clips, and you can't open any of them.
They're all corrupted.
You can evolve.
You should evolve.
You should evolve. Yeah, the things you like and stuff will change.
It's okay to be a different person now than you were 5 years ago. You should be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I certainly am.
Vocation they want, not because they felt like they had no other options in life. That's what I really want to see. Certainly, that's for the reason I'm trying to break the way I am.
Now that my butt's bigger, I definitely think I have a lot more fun.
This is a stressful day.
It's such a stressful day. Okay, so as we get to do more of this stuff, this was all done in the Stimpson Green mansion. And it started out with these like super hot, beautiful, luxurious photo shoots. And then we got ready for this party. And the funny thing is that we had a couple of slaves who were there kind of like serving at the party and like serving during the day. And they just kept bringing me glasses of champagne. And here's the thing, I don't drink. I am like 2 glasses of champagne and
it's time to go to bed.
And it's time to go to bed. And they just kept plying me with more and more. So by the end of this, that there's party scenes, I can honestly tell you that I'm glad there are scenes of it because I don't remember it.
Yeah, that was like an 18-hour day because we were doing photo shoots, we were doing the makeup prep for the photo shoots, the documentary team was doing interviews at the same time.
I was doing this shoot.
Yep, and then we were doing, and then we just had the entire party. That was just before the party. Then we had the entire party. It was like an 18-hour day. And then we went back to the hotel and partied.
Oh, yeah.
And then
there's a party at the hotel.
There was.
There was. That was a thing that happened.
And then we had interviews the next day, and nobody told me, so I'm hungover as hell in some of them.
She had the best damn images.
Yeah, I know.
Just for best damn images.
She's so fucking hot to watch when she's like filming and like she's shooting.
Mm-hmm.
She's like moves so well.
Yeah.
This industry is a really good reminder that no, we like you because you're you.
So good.
Disgusting.
Gross.
Disgusting.
We also
Amazing.
need to send off some of these together.
This was so good.
Because these pictures actually were really good.
Mm-hmm. And he still head bitch.
I was about to say there's a reason he's head slave still.
Yeah, that's right. He's still head bitch.
You gotta earn it.
Mm-hmm.
Enjoying what you enjoy and turning that into good work and just making everything nice for everybody else.
Good job, guys.
It's a group of strong, independent women who are kinky and very liberated and free-spirited.
Oh yeah, Nate's been around since the beginning.
I think Nate's been around longer than I have.
Yeah. Nate was actually one that I met through Ciara.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Meg's like, I was just trying to get food.
Guys making me take pictures.
Yeah, I love you, Meg.
Yeah.
You should screen cap this.
Oh
and
yeah,
send it to her. Like, remember this?
Rose or Ruby.
Uh-huh. Oh, look, it's me telling people what to do.
I love their little ready to go thing.
Mm-hmm.
Go.
I believe when the majority of the people in the industry have passionately, confidently chosen what they do, then the landscape of that industry changes radically.
If you see any of us making funny faces at the camera, it's because we are specifically making funny faces at our camera operator, Kara. Because she was just uber professional all the time, and we love to just make weird faces at her.
I also need that cut of Ciara telling me that I'm awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I'm gonna make it my ringtone. You heard her compliment me, right?
Yeah.
That's so true.
Like businesswomen, and they really accepted me into the group, and I love them a lot. They talk about being goddesses because they are.
So
That's where
this
you
was
busted your knee.
That's right. That's because of all the champagne and the high heels and trying to. There you go.
Yeah,
I'm trying to find this. Wait, I'm about to bite it right there.
Fall down.
I did the rest of the evening with a swollen knee and still apparently was able to look somewhat elegant, and I almost had to go home.
Oh, this was before the swollen knee.
This was before the swollen knee, yes.
Because you sat the rest of the night. No.
Just try there are pictures of me dancing. Just kind of sucks, but that's okay. I love this. I wish I could figure out where those pictures are.
I don't know whose phone it is.
Mo has the phone. No, Mo's phone's.
I think it's on Raven's. This is an iPhone. It's not mine.
The thing I had wanted to do for some time was I wanted to build an independent collective model, business collective model, in which that all of the
I love the inspiring music in the
Yeah.
like the slow rises. It's very good. They did very good with their music choices.
Oh, I know. I agree.
In the final phases, we had summoned him to court many times. He didn't show up, and so finally the judge was just like, "All right, Alex, you're divorced. Get all the stuff that you want."
It's a great shoot.
That's right.
Yeah.
That was the most victorious shoot ever.
Oh, it was so messy.
We
broke. Did we break her vacuum?
We did. I bought those Louboutins myself, and they were, and you know, like we used to say, they're fuck me pumps. Well, they were fuck you pumps.
Celebration lubes.
If someone liked to buy me another pair of Louboutins to celebrate the documentary, I won't say no though.
What size are you?
I'm gonna get 8.5.
There you go.
I need boots.
People watching this documentary are inspired to go home and completely dirty shit.
it will be a different dungeon when we buy our new place.
And I bought the place this year.
That was another funny thing about like this week was that like construction started on the new building this week.
Yeah, on Friday. Construction
Friday.
started. It was the same day the documentary released.
We were like, oh, okay.
Okay, when it rains, it pours.
Nightbot's been putting the links in there, but make sure you click the link to check out and support and follow for the progress of the new space.
I have a hemorrhaging money on this thing and would very much appreciate your financial support to try to make this thing happen.
Yeah. It's gonna be awesome.
If you can see the cool things I've already done, you'll never know what we're going to do next.
Bigger, better, more awesome. More hot women. And everybody wants that.
That's right. Do a lot of hot naked things.
I've really encountered very little of it. I've encountered so much support and acceptance and people being like, "That's amazing. I have some questions for you," and then calling me and asking me things about their lives and like their kinks. And like, it just felt so good to just be able to just be you. So I'm glad to hear it.
Doing this basically means that I'm gonna
That outfit was so good.
Yeah.
Oh, let's film an outfit again.
Yeah, it's a very good outfit.
My best friends and roommates even know about this at the very least. I can't just.
It is very life-changing to be authentic. It's also, God, it's just so much easier than having to live a double life. Are you managed for? Are you jealous? Are you jealous? So jealous.
Save your pennies.
You too could have my feet on your face.
Your hair looked extra good right here too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I just gotten it out of the rollers.
Straight to horny jail.
I wish our society writ large was more comfortable being honest about their sexual desires. America's porn watching habits or their search histories, it tells a totally different story from what we would show to our friends or show to our...
The strategic placement of the banister is so good.
The framing in this is very fucking good. They did such a good job.
Oh yeah, baby.
All right,
Gay shit.
One of this. There's another Easter egg here coming up. So I'm wearing these boots because I had bruised the fuck out of myself climbing, and we decided to trot out and make out right in front of the Bible thumping church protesters, and it was quite gratifying.
Columbus is very gay.
Mm-hmm.
Like we have
gay.
we have one of the largest pride parades in the country.
Yeah, look at this. We're so queer.
Queer.
I obviously very
So gay. Shout out to the short north.
That's right, Jackie. There we are. Yep.
Almost
sex is a sin. Yep. You going?
Hi.
Push for change.
That's a full vinyl secretary outfit.
I want you to know that we looked so fucking boss when we went in there.
Yeah.
It's like,
I have that
who
vinyl
is your
secretary
assistant?
outfit somewhere.
It's like your favorite dress.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I feel like I have things that are much louder and much more holographic that I like down. But at the time, this was a symbol of y'all have no idea how well neon I can be.
Hey look,
it's you. It's me. It's also Jackie on the poster up in the corner. Right here.
Wow.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, it's backwards, okay? Stop.
Aww. My skin.
My name is Jamie, but it's still goddess to you.
I love this song. It's such a good job with this song. Pose before bros.
Yes.
Yep, that is Meg pointing the middle finger to Kara. And she is.
Wow.
Nate,
yes,
slay.
Yes.
Still a very good boy.
Okay, guys, what'd you think? I want your full reviews. Lay it on us.
Give us all the feelings you have.
Yeah. Yeah. That was the thing we did. That was the thing we spent many years making.
Yes. So
I'm so glad you guys all got to see it.
Yeah. Thanks for watching with us. And turn the watch party off here.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's funny when you, like, when we look back at, like, when those interviews were done, because they were done over, like, several years. So some of that stuff is, like, it's kind of cool, like, what weird stuff we still do, like, you know, even 5 years later, and
what things we, you know...
And what things have changed.
And we've completely revamped the process, we learn new things, you know?
Yeah.
One of the things that I've heard from other sex workers who watched it was that they felt inspired to work harder, and I kept having to go, actually, you should work smarter.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you should find better ways to do the things you're doing, but working long hours inevitably leads to burnout, and my path to burnout started to get pretty bad last year. Just in stress overload, and so I had to go, I don't want to stop doing this, but I probably should be doing it differently. So it's a message that I hope to get across.
Yeah. But yeah, it's also like fun because that documentary is sort of a weird diary of our friendships with the crew from that documentary.
That's so true.
Because like we're like the whole production crew, like everybody that was on there, like Nadine, Kara, Alex, Roxy, Nina, who's the editor, and like so many more people, like we just became friends with them and then are just still friends with them. Kara, who I do a podcast with, Less Than 3 in PC, she's like still one of my best friends. Like,
yeah, I mean, Kara and Alex is our sound guy. We actually ended up going to New Zealand together.
Yeah, and
they had told me that they had never became friends with any documentary subject before, and we were like, haha, you can't get rid of us now.
And it's true.
It's true. I'm like, I'm so immensely grateful for their friendship, for Nadine's friendship. Honestly, Nadine has been such an enormous voice for, you know, making sure I didn't get fucked over during this film, because, you know, like, there are so many sex work documentaries and shows and various different pieces of media where they take things out of context, and they will kind of abuse you know, your story, and like take your story for granted because it's what's going to sell versus what's true. And at every point, you know, she stood up for me and would not allow that to happen. And you know,
yeah,
I'm very, very appreciative.
Yeah,
of
she
that.
was huge in advocating for all the models.
Mm-hmm. And one of the things that actually the distributors kind of required was that they blur out the names of the URLs on the videos at the bottom. And Nadine apparently threw a huge fit about it. And well, we kind of understand. Like, if you're distributing it to like mainstream, like linking directly to a porn site probably isn't the optics that and like there are rules against it. But I mean, I was just really, really touched. Like, she, you know, she's really stood up for us.
Yeah.
And I would like to see a world where more people do that. And for those of you who are watching who are not sex workers, realize that you have a lot more power than you realize to be able to advocate for people like us. Like, if you're a fan and you bought videos, that's great. But like, when was the last time you really, you know, spoke up and, you know, like took a stance for these people whose lives are much more marginalized than yours is?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I really hope to achieve. Is just some small change and difference in the world that the world sees sex workers a little bit better. Yeah. How do we feel about the documentary? Our favorite part? I feel great about it. I've had a lot of feelings the last couple of days because the release kind of came out of nowhere. We didn't get a lot of warning about it. And so we were like, okay, well, we're gonna have to just set up these things. That's why we didn't advertise the streams and stuff ahead of time, because, well, we just decided to do them.
Yeah.
I personally feel relieved because it's this thing has just been ongoing for so many years, and people keep asking me when it's gonna be out, you know, and finally I was like, now it's out, now I can point it to you. And the reception we've got has been unbelievable. How do you feel?
Great. I'm really proud of it. Like, I learned so much from the crew on this doc. Like, it, like, really, porn is such a wild west when it comes to, like, how you make things, and, like, there's no really standard for anything. Like, most people shoot it on their fucking phones. But, like, being on this crew really taught me, like, a level of, like, professionalism and care with my product, and, like, we really brought that into how we produce, and so, like, this documentary was really formative for my whole career.
I agree. Like, there are so many things that we learned about audio from Alex, or learned about how to about lighting design and setups, or like how like even small things in your set design can really affect the mood and the feel. And also, like I've learned so much about the mainstream distribution parts too that I had no idea. How about you, baby?
I'm just really proud because I know this was such a long road for everybody involved. This was not an easy process. There were a lot of times where everybody involved was just not sure what was going to happen with this thing. We weren't sure if it was ever going to see the light of day. We weren't sure if it was ever going to be something we could share with you guys. And for it finally to everything to come to fruition and get to share this with everybody is really important because you guys get to see now a side of this world that maybe you have not considered. You maybe have not considered, the time and energy, the money, the effort that goes into this side of production. And like I say in the documentary, these are real people. These are real jobs. You might have a 9-to-5, but this is their 9-to-5.
It's never 9
and
to
it's
5.
never 9 to 5. Like if you own your business, you never stop working.
Yeah.
And they never stop working. So just finally being able to show that side of it in a positive light is really important. So I'm thankful that everything was finally being able to be seen by everybody. And my favorite part is still the beginning where you say just jerk off or whatever. It's still my favorite. It's so funny.
I know I'm funny. I didn't think I was funny in that interview, though. So, when I was informed that in every screening anybody had been to, that line always gets a laugh, I was like, oh, that's fun.
Newsflash, Des, you are always funny.
They're hilarious. But yeah, so I'm glad that you guys are finally getting to see a different side of it that, that you can empathize with.
Yeah.
One of the things that I did something that I had planned to do, and I've been kind of working up towards, is that I posted about the documentary to my private Facebook that had members of my family that are still Mormon. And they were notoriously absent in any of the comments, but everyone else who was part of my little personal network was just overwhelmingly positive responses, and people going out of their way to message me and tell me about how proud they were and how much they loved it, and that was great because that was kind of the final step for me in being kind of fully out about what I do, and I'm pretty out about what I do now, but. To go from 10 years ago, I told no one, literally no one, and to now, in fact, I started having some real feels when the documentary was released, because I was like, I don't know what kind of exposure this thing is going to get, but, it for a minute made me feel like I might be for a few minutes the face that many mainstream people see of this part of our world, and I was hoping I fucking did it right. I was hoping that the message that I was saying was true and authentic, and I also hope that I was representing this group of people that I love so much and I would fight so hard for. I was doing it correctly. So, I hope so.
I think one of the things that you guys haven't been told, or if you have been told, it's been kind of an aside, is that when you're creating a documentary, subjects of documentaries do not get veto power.
Nope.
Subjects of documentaries do not get a say in, a large say in how the vision is crafted, which is why Alex was so careful about accepting this documentary. But veto power was something they gave her in scenes for the documentary. So she could make sure that it was ethically done and that she was represented and her industry was represented correctly and proudly.
This was not the first time that somebody had approached me. I've been approached to do so much reality TV. It's not even funny, and documentaries and interviews and stuff, and I do them very sparingly, or had done them very sparingly, because I just never know how things are going to be taken out of context. And so when Nadine had approached me, I was like, I'll just say I'll do it, but you have to let me veto anything, thinking that they're gonna say no, because they always do.
Yeah.
And she was like, okay. And the fact that you wanted that means you're the right person. And I was like, well, shit. I guess I'm here now.
Yeah.
In fact, one thing that's also very common about documentaries is that they buy your life rights. Meaning that when you essentially sell your life story to a film, you can't write about it afterwards. you're actually like, you basically sell the rights to your story. And Nadine went to bat for me to make sure that that didn't happen. And I withheld signing any of the documents, any of the releases and stuff until after the rough cut was done, to ensure that everything was kosher. So they moved forward with everything, basically with me kind of holding the whole project by the balls, which was, I gotta say, pretty empowering and not a thing that most documentary subjects will ever get to experience. So again, I'm very grateful for it.
Yeah.
Yes, that is why that I am credited as being the co-executive producer, was because of the veto power. I didn't actually have a lot of say in like the way that the film was edited, the way that it was laid out, any of that stuff. Like those were all decisions that the crew made and Nadine did, and like the editors and stuff like that. So mine was strictly veto power. But honestly, every time they showed me something, I was like, no, that's right. The narrative is good. So I never really had to use it.
Yeah.
And that's very you. Don't thank you. that I had a whole documentary by the balls. Yeah. So one of the other things you guys should be aware of is I don't make any money off of this. In fact, I would say that it cost us.
Oh yeah.
It cost us a fair amount in just strictly the amount of time that was spent doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And so this was an extreme labor of love. I think that eventually, at some point, if the amount of money the documentary makes exceeds all of the initial investment and stuff, which was a lot, that maybe I'll see something out of it. But
it's not very likely with these kind of projects, with the amount of time that they take and like all of the stuff that goes on behind the scenes. It's not common that like subjects end up making money off of their thing unless it goes like crazy viral or something. But
yeah, so don't stop supporting me and buying my porn and stuff, because this may have made me slightly more famous than I was, but it doesn't make me rich.
Yeah, none of us are movie stars. Nope. None of us are getting that movie star bag.
Nope.
So
nope, absolutely not.
Please continue to buy the porn.
Exactly.
The porn is just getting better.
That's
too,
right.
So you definitely should still continue to buy it.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to say, one of the cool things was like seeing clips of mine throughout, is like watching the evolution of how good our production got, because I started out filming these videos with a webcam.
Yeah.
And progressed to like using a video camera and then getting a better video camera. But like I was doing the best I could, but I look back on some of my earlier videos and I was like, bitch, you did not know how to light anything.
No.
You did not. I didn't understand how to shoot in manual mode. I didn't understand.
Nobody did, though.
Yeah.
Nobody did, but this is also something that like you give back a lot for as cold as you were sometimes pictured. Like, she does a lot to give back to her community. She does classes, and she has done whole education modules on teaching other content creators how to do this, or how to get better, how to improve on it. She teaches them why it's important too. So the documentary is giving back by giving people a window into kind of reality, but you're also giving back too on the inside as well.
Thank you. Yeah, I don't feel like anything that I have learned over the course of my career is somehow a trade secret that other people should not benefit from.
Yeah.
In fact, I believe that there is so much room for all of us to be successful, and I feel like by sharing the things that I know, I'm only helping to build a better community and making us all stronger. So occasionally, I will get hassled for being a little too nice and a little too giving, and somebody will be like, "Hey, bitch, work on your own stuff." But
who would hassle you for being?
I don't know. Gravitas is the distribution company. I didn't even know that there was going to be a DVD. Apparently, there is going to be a DVD.
I have no idea. If you're weird and have a DVD player, I mean, go for it. I guess it has a nice collector's.
If you would like to send me a DVD, I don't even know what the box art's supposed to look like or anything. So I would love to get a copy. For my.
You sign it yourself and put it on your shelf?
Yes, I'll sign it myself. I feel like I should be the one who buys it for myself. That feels weird. So one of you guys buys it for me, then it's a memento. Not the other way around.
Yeah.
Exactly. Rising tide raises all ships. Like Mark, you got to see this. Like, I mean, that's one of the reasons that we started doing the Wicked Retreat was I wanted, I'm here to build an army, so that we can, take over the world.
Yeah.
And by whatever means possible.
Yeah.
Do you really need to send physical DVDs to people? Like people? Okay.
Yes.
I will be honest with you. When we got the notice of like where it was going to be streaming, and a bunch of were like cable providers, I sat there looking at this list, going, "Do people still have cable?" And apparently they do. So I'm just kind of out of touch with it. Like if it doesn't come from a streaming platform, I don't even know how people eat media anymore.
Very good, Manish Boy.
Correct. Gonna bury a copy in the woods. Actually, that would be really cool if we went and did a time capsule, but it was all like weird kink stuff.
Weird stuff. I'm down. Yes, weird time capsule.
Where will you reliably be in like 20 years?
My backyard.
Oh, that's
I
true.
have a backyard. And my husband come out. Why are you guys digging a hole? Don't ask questions.
Don't ask questions.
Did you guys kill someone? Don't ask questions.
He knows us too well, though. He would walk out, he would take one look, and he would
You're
turn
like,
around and come back in.
I don't care.
Never mind, that's fine.
He'd only come out if we had a backhoe.
Why? What are you doing? Nobody knows how to drive that.
I could figure it out. There's YouTube.
Maybe you have a license for that.
No, I'm like I saw that there's
It's legit.
There's a DVD available on Amazon, and it's from Gravitas, so it must be. It's just
Is
that, like,
there?
yeah,
Yeah, it came up.
I only found because I searched on the dock and it popped up as DVD before the streaming. So
It's just Nadine printed them in her garage.
I'm gonna assume that since they're not Prime, that they're on demand printing,
Yeah.
which is what Amazon does a lot of. So we'll see. Will they be confused that they're aliens? They probably are much more evolved, and they're like, hey, fetish porn makes the most sense. Yeah.
There are in fact DVDs. I don't want one.
I want Blu-ray though.
That's why I was like, if you have a DVD player that can play such a thing.
We do have Xboxes.
That's true.
We play. Yeah. So did you guys read my Medium blog post about aw, hey Carly, thank you. I'll be your Patronus term any day. I'll go fight all the Dementors for you. Is that the one question I always get asked a lot when I'm doing interviews is like, what's the weirdest thing you've ever done? And consistently over the course of the last 17 years, it has still been this one custom video that someone commissioned of me of. They wanted me to eat this egg salad sandwich that I said that I got from a gas station, but the eggs in the egg salad sandwich were alien eggs, and it was a whole video of me making my belly move, and it was like very good close-ups of like with the camera here and like here's the belly, me like whoa, 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 you know.
No.
This is before your time.
I know. It's clear.
But the funniest part about this video was that like I was really geared up to like do this whole like alien video, and I was like, oh, I should get some prosthetics and like a whole alien could like burst out of my stomach or whatever. Is that in the video he wants me for the movements to stop and for me to feel better and be like, okay, glad that's over with, and go around my day. Like I had aliens in me, and then just be like, okay, I'm done now.
It's fine. That's okay.
Manish boy,
go away, Manish boy.
Oh my god.
Fucking grounded. Well, we're at 2 hours.
Yeah. All right. You guys have any last questions before we wrap this up?
And I mean, we're doing a Q&A next week.
Yep.
So next Sunday at 5 p.m. here on Twitch, we're doing a little Q&A sesh.
How am I considered not top build cast? Well, my IMDb only has porn in it.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you've noticed, but they don't tend to consider porn to be up there with, blockbuster hits.
Do you mean like not the first person on the list in IMDb for this doc? IMDb sorts their actors really weirdly, and like we have nothing to do with that.
Yeah, I mean, but what you can do for me is that you can get on IMDb and you can go rate the movie, because there were some individuals who tried to like rank the movie down before it was ever released, to kind of bury it, and you can do your part to go rank it higher and put it back up there.
Please leave reviews on platforms that you have purchased it.
Especially Amazon.
Leave reviews on
please,
Amazon,
please. The only way that the video gets shown to more people is if their ratings are high enough for it to show up in search listings.
And for you guys in like outside North America who currently, you know, had to use VPNs or whatever to access the film, they go through North American distribution before they figure out if they're going to let us do European distribution, and if it doesn't do well in North American distribution, then we don't get to send it to Europe.
You got it. So the more things you can do to hype it up, to talk about it, to post about it in social media, and to review it, the better, and hopefully the more people to get to see it. Yes, thank you, Manish Boy. You wrote a great review.
Yes.
Your email was fantastic.
Very good.
Go post it everywhere.
Yeah, post it everywhere. Please leave your Amazon reviews. Do not try to go and review it if you have not purchased it on Amazon. They will flag your account and they will not let you.
It won't let
you.
It
won't even let you.
Oh, good.
Yeah, for video content, it literally won't let you unless you bought it from the platform.
Perfect. Go review it.
All right. All right, guys. Well, I think we're gonna sign off here. Thank you so much for joining us. This video will also be uploaded later, so you'll get to watch it. But if you haven't got to see the whole thing yet or haven't purchased it, I would do so you can watch it again. All right. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah. Have a good night, everyone.
Bye.